Are you going places or left behind because you don't have a travel companion? Listen to how you can travel more independently. Dr. Travelbest will bring you the best answers, tips, and hear mistakes so you can benefit.
Welcome to Dr. Mary Travelbest's Travel Guide. In this episode, the FAQ is, what is hodophobia? How can one cope with this fear of travel? The destination is Temecula, California. The mistake is choosing snorkeling over scuba diving in the Great Barrier Reef. And the tip is to define your life in independent travel. Let's go to the FAQ. What is hodophobia? How can one cope with this fear of travel? Answer, hodophobia, looked it up. It's the fear of travel, and it's real for many people, and not just women, but mostly. It is more than just anxiety and can cause shaking, crying, nausea, headaches, and sweating. So here are 4 tips for coping with a fear of traveling. Number 1, consult a professional in mental health if you have a phobia of any kind. Some have found that there are other ways to handle it if mild symptoms occur. Number 2, set your own researched expectations. Use what you learn on the internet for information. The more you research, your stress will be reduced and hodophobia possibly left behind. Number 3, visualize. Imagine yourself negotiating city traffic and even detailed experiences such as pulling into the perfect parking spot. Visualize your own success while you build confidence and reduce that personal stress. Number 4 is plan your destination. So if you're driving somewhere, sit down with a map and plan how far you think you're going to travel each day. Make your hotel reservations and note the locations of nearby restaurants. If you're traveling in a plane, confirm your bookings a few days before you leave and allow plenty of time so you get there early and make a backup plan in case you get delayed. And the 5th one is breathe. Your body's reaction to your mind can help your outlook. So be sure to breathe deeply, and that will help remind you of your current body and rhythms. There's more information on the show notes about this too. Today's episode destination is Temecula, California. Wineries. It's in the heart of the Southern California wine country. You'll see lots of wine drinkers and some in limousines. This is a safe way to travel if you're going on an all-day wine tasting trip. The most well-known wineries, for me anyway, are Ponte, Leoness, and Thornton. Oh, and then there's Callaway. At last count, there were 40 wineries. Old Town Temecula has plenty of good restaurants and historical markers, and lots of shopping. There's also resorts, and some of those near Temecula where I've stayed are Hala, Pachanga, and Hala Mesa resorts. Now, all of them have a certain charm, so consider what you're looking for. The first 2 mentioned are casinos. They've got nice pools and some entertainment, and Hala Mesa Resort was homier and kind of quieter, but was recently upgraded. I enjoyed the golf and the quiet and the restaurants there too. Today's mistake, choosing snorkeling over scuba. I should have gone scuba diving in the Great Barrier Reef off the coast of Australia. Regrets are in the history books, so I don't focus on them, but here's a lesson. If you are certified as a scuba diver, then take advantage of that. My friend was not certified, so we both went snorkeling on that trip. However, I have since wished that I had tried the scuba. Once you're certified, you are for life. I had the opportunity, but I didn't take it. So do what you can if the timing works. Now for some travel advice. I hope you can define your life in independent travel. And one of the defining trips in my life was going to Africa for a month because I was so totally away from any comfort zone and did not speak to anyone who knew me or my background during the trip. There were few Americans that I met, but being so isolated was a lesson in surviving. I was able to build confidence and trust in myself during this time. You may not need to go so far, but you can do something that can help you build your confidence, and you will be able to feel positive about you, even a small thing. That's why I want you to explore, so you find out what's inside you in this experience. Thank you for listening to Dr. Mary Travelbest. I want to bring you the very best in travel. And please tell me, what's on your bucket list?
What's on your travel bucket list? Tell the doctor and her team of women who travel the world seeking the very best. Dr. Travelbest, that is.